Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Welcome back. We are looking at Bitcoin on a weekly time frame. And as we were looking for over the last day or two, we finally broke down and hit our EMA at 17,500-ish area. And we were wicking off. So today, when the CME closes at 8 p.m. Central Time, are we going to get back above our emergency level, which is right over here at around 23,174? If we don't get above that, we are going to be looking for new lows next week, and we might even get under this 17,000 and start coming towards all this other liquidity. Okay, this little order block right here is looking to be tested. Let me see if my indicators even have that. No, I don't. Let's do it. All right. This area here, all the real. That's what we were going to be looking for. And that's under 1200. So let's get that right under that other order. Right about there. Okay, if price gets into that area, it is going to be a good time to enter for me. So I'll keep that there for us later. Yeah, so the point is we need to see if we're going to hold above 17.5. If we have any weekly close under 17.5, we're going to be gunning to those lower levels that I was mentioning, almost around like $9,000 area. So we'll be warned if we get a crazy wick down. And then if we do go back up to the upside, we have a huge resistance at 23,000. So 23,000 is the level to break to the upside. Until we close a weekly above there, I'm not even looking for upside. I'm only looking for grinding and downward action. So that's for Bitcoin. I'm gonna go to the daily. So for today, okay, for today we need to close above 17,784. Any closes under 1774, we're looking for a continuation to the downside for the next day. I'm bringing up my levels over here. Okay, so here's all the indicators that I have. Right now I'm trading the bounce to the upside. You'll see it when I go to the 15-minute. But right now, if we close under this 17.5, we're looking for these lower targets. And my first lower level is around 15,000, and then 14.2, and then 12,500 is where I'm hoping to accumulate this if we get into this level. Now it doesn't look that it's more likely, but I'm just going to grab this over here. Assume that if we get there, it's going to be in that range. Chop down here, slow grind down. And yeah, that's what we're looking on Bitcoin. I'm going to go to a 4-hour. So right now we have a little bit of a pre-bounce going, but you just hit the 21. And we already looking like we're rejecting a little bit off of it. 19.5 was the level we were looking for to buy for a long time. We wicked right past it, and now we're fighting back it. Once it's claimed, I'm looking for this to float right back up, just like how we have already charted here. I'm looking for that inverse head and shoulder formation, but it looks like it's happening on this line over here. You can just drag this down over here. Something of that nature. This, we can drag that down. The whole reason that this didn't play out was because it was a holiday weekend. I think markets are closed on Monday as well, so didn't play out exactly, but there you go. Something like that is what I'm expecting. I don't know if it's going to be a quick inverse head and shoulder or a slow grind double top then, but it is working out in that fashion. Delete. This little red head and shoulder formation played out. Now we're looking for the accumulation. Okay, cool. So that's what we're looking at on a 4-hour. Now I'm gonna go zoom in, and then on the 4-hour, if we get 4-hour opening closes above 19.5, we should be looking for continuation, or maybe a quick pop up to this $22,500 level. This is our weekly resistance right here, this 23K. So any 4-hour opening closes above 23K, we're gonna probably quickly shoot to the top side. Due to the fact that we broke down out of this purple or blue descending channel, we might test that channel to the top, and that would probably be where our 200 EMA will probably be at if this continues. I'm going to extend this without distorting it too. Like that. That way, when we do come back into this area, it's going to be probably a resistance. See? So we should probably come back into this area, resist, but I don't know if we're going to come back fast or if we're going to slow grind and then slowly come up here, like form like an inverse triangle situation. So just keep that in mind. If you need like a little bit more of a track to follow, you can go like this and then hope that Bitcoin keeps in that range. This range, I'm going to keep it as red. This range, I would have kept it as green. I won't buy along on the channel when it's ascending unless it touches the bottom of my range. I will be always shaving my profit on the top of the channel. On the bottom of the channel, I'll be looking for the dips to rebuy only if the 21 gives me the okay, or if it's on the midline of the channel, such as like over here. See this channel over here? We tested the midline, okay? And then we were saved and we came back up. We tested and rejected the top, so we could not make the new high. Then the roll down effect happened. We tested the middle of the channel again, gave a dead cat bounce, and then we lost the middle of the channel. Now the middle of the channel is resistance. And then we had this continuation swipe down. Same thing over here. Now we are in this channel, okay? Midline is resistance. If the midline fails, then obviously we're going to come back, test the bottom of the channel, and you can attempt a long with a stop loss underneath it. If the channel breaks, then you should assume the move will be a measured move of the channel's range to the downside, and you can try to accumulate it like that. But this is going to be a very interesting Monday, Tuesday, because of how the markets are reacting. So we got rejected right at basically days open. Here's my indicators. Oops. Oh, I didn't even put a fib up on here. How funny is that? There you go. So as you can see, where we're rejecting right off the pocket of where we should have expected the resistance. So right now, if this comes back down, we want to make sure we find some support, and then the support should be coming in right around here, where the daily open is around 19,000. If we lose 19,000, we should be looking for downside targets, okay? So we're looking for support right over here. Any lower targets other than here, we should be looking for accumulation one more time, maybe down here at 16,800 area. So I'm gonna leave that there for us to follow later, and it's gonna be guided through this ascending channel. So in this ascending channel, as long as the price ranges, I know where I want to take my profits. I know where I want to reaccumulate on a retrace. Until then, let it guide you itself, and then whichever way it wants to go, we'll see. But if it comes back down here and loses this $1,800 range, I'm going to be completely out of my position. And I'm not even in Bitcoin, I'm trading Ethereum, so that's the other thing. Let's go quickly to Ethereum and take a quick peek. So on Ethereum, I'm riding that channel as well. I have two channels in there, but yes, we are riding those channels. I don't know why my fib is not here, so I will redraw it. That is not correct. That is correct. And then have Technically, I should be taking this range. I think I am going to do that. Let's assume this range has been claimed, okay? Since it got claimed and we're rejecting off of it, let's see if we get the another move. But what I'm going to do is I'm looking for where support should be. So our support is all the way down here. There you go. I'm expecting it to come consolidate in this range. So let's see what goes. We're already at where we should be finding support. Losing this level here, we should be looking for some more downside. So let's watch Ethereum. I actually accumulated Ethereum at 1100. So I'm already under, but I was adding to my spot allocation on this lower area. So I don't even know what my average is anymore, but I was not taking this weekend action seriously due to the fact that it was the weekend. And I was like expecting the move to the downside and then a short squeeze because there's so much fear and panic in the markets, and that's literally what we got. So this pop-up could have just been a liquidity grab before we roll back down. What I'm waiting to see is if the 200 supports us. Let this 21 EMA get above the 200, and we're on a 15-minute scale. So we're going to get our results really, really quickly. Once we get above there and then we start continuation up, like if this is a bull flag up, then I can be like, all right, let's look for higher. If this is a bull flag up, it should not break the range. It should just continue. So we'll see how we're gonna do. We're fighting the midline of this accumulation channel. And then, like I said, at the top of the channel, I would have been taking profit, and that's literally what happened twice. On the bottom of the channel, I'm going to be looking for long. So I'm waiting to see if we test the like $1,025 area and accumulate it along with the stop loss under like 990, and then you can try to ride it up higher. Yeah. That is Bitcoin and Ethereum for you guys today. I gave you those levels on a very short time frame, and then if you look at the daily on Ethereum, let me just give you those warnings. So on a daily on Ethereum, if we close under 879, we're gonna be looking for new lows starting 8 p.m. right away. Okay, we should probably like shooting down. As long as we can close above it, that's good. On the weekly, we needed to close above 1280. We're not even gonna, I mean, who knows what happens? We have the whole day to go. But if we get above 1280 on the weekly close, we should be looking for the continuation to continue next week to the upside. If we stay under 1280 for 8 p.m. Central today, I think we should be looking for new lows starting next week. And then the targets for Ethereum, we just hit one of them. We hit one of our areas right here, this 876. I'm still waiting for 650. So yeah, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but if the weekly closes like this, we're so under the 200, I would want a pop back up around $1,400 in Ethereum for the rejection to roll back lower. But if we don't get it and we continue down, that's fine. I have two more levels to the downside, 736, 750, 650, and 450. If those areas get tapped, I'm okay with that. This is just gonna make over leveraged people panic, but people like me who are on spot, we know that once this gets calm, the relief rally will be epic. This strong move to the downside is gonna have an equal move in strength to the upside during its reprieve bounce. This is epic. You're gonna get an epic style reprieve bounce like this, like on a weekly level, 3 weeks, 4 weeks of just up, breaking past breakdown points. So get ready, guys. I'm not bearish anymore. I'm bullish, and I'm looking for accumulation. I'm waiting for that reprieve bounce, because if you're gonna have a $10,000 drop, you're gonna have a probably $5,000 up reprieve bounce. You know, a 50% reprieve bounce is like okay to have. Like that should be expected. So I'm looking for a bounce all the way to like 2200 on Ethereum for sure. And then like before that, let's get to 1600. But then I would like to see if we get to 22, 23, depending on how price is. If price continually stays down here and just goes sideways without a rebound, all our EMAs are going to come into the 200 and then get us into a bearish stance. So it's going to be much tougher to even get higher than 1600. Right now, 1600 is the first line in the sand for me. And then I'll continue to look at the price and analyze it as the data comes in from there. So, all right, guys. Well, I hope you have a wonderful Father's Day today. I'm about to go celebrate with me and my family. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave it in the section below. Do not get discouraged by this weekend shakeout. It was only meant to ruin high leverage people that shouldn't have probably been trading over the weekend anyway. So this is a lesson to all the people who listen to me. Do not trade the weekend. Have your areas marked, and when price comes to them due to the extremely low volume on weekends, it's so much easier to hit those extreme targets. And when it does come, then you take your action. But if you take your action and then expect like us to rally in the weekend, look what happened on the weekend. We grinded the bottoms and took all the liquidity. Then we swept it up. Within one 15-minute candle, the low was put in, and then we just flew right up. And that's the craziness about this market, that once you get used to this, you'll understand. Because even when this popped up, if you FOMO'd into this, you got wrecked on the retrace. You could have just bought the retrace on this pocket. We just tested it once, twice, and then another rally came in. So now this rally came in. So this fib right here is from this rally. Let me double check that. Yes. So this fib is from this rally. So now if this is bullish, you should expect it to come grind down all the way to where this pocket is, this daily open, this bottom of this red channel. This is logical for it to come all the way here and then to give you another pop-up, okay? So even if we lose this level of support right here, which I don't want, but if we lose it, it should be okay because you have this other level here of support. After here, if you're holding along, I don't know what you're doing. Okay, because obviously we were wrong and it's not following the trend line of an ascending accumulation. Once it breaks the trend line, what I would be looking for is the measured move down. So if this is the range of the price and this is breaking down, well then I'm going to be looking for the price. Oops. Once it breaks down, I'm looking for that kind of a move straight down. So we're going to retest this 943 area, and then I can buy again, because look at the support here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe this will be the 5th before we go up. So, yeah, everything is there, guys. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out. If there are any other assets you want me to cover, just leave it in the section below, and I'll do a chart on it for fun for you. Aside from that, guys, it's Father's Day. Go spend some time with your family. The market is not going anywhere. I don't think the USA even opens on Monday due to Juneteenth. So yeah, guys, prepare yourself for another day of low volume volatility. And yeah, aside from that, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the bell button for notifications for real-time updates. And then if you guys have any issues, feel free to reach out. I have the Discord group in the description below where I'm shooting you constant charts throughout the day to keep you guys updated with the price action in real time. So feel free to join, and if you have any questions, let us know in there. There's also a bunch of amazing traders in there who all have their own styles that you can learn from. And yeah, aside from that, guys, I was really appreciating that you guys are stopping by to say hi. Happy Father's Day once more, and then no matter what happens, guys, don't forget I'm always going to be here for you, okay? So if you need me, reach out, all right? Have a great day. Be safe. Love y'all.